It's 10 trivia questions on classic cocktails for Patreon subscriber Ben Stitzel. This is Trivia with Buds. What it be, and welcome to another episode of the Trivia with Buds podcast. I'm your host, Ryan Buds. Thanks for checking out the show. We've got a great episode for you today if you like drinking, because it's about classic cocktails. We are going to dive into 11 questions on that theme, but first we'll do a Geek Out challenge. And I wanted to shout out to all my Patreon subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being a part of helping this show grow. We have 70-something Patreon subscribers, which is amazing. And we have almost 400 reviews on iTunes. And the show keeps getting bigger and better. We had the most listens we've ever had in a month, in the month of February. So thank you for making that a thing. And telling a friend who loves trivia to check out this show. Patreon subscribers at the $5 or higher level get to pick a topic that I do monthly for them. And I am still catching up on the February ones. But here are just some of the topics that will be on the way for listeners like you. Comic book couples for Brandon Lavin. Animals for Dean Bratton. The Masked Singer for Donald Fuller. Scooby-Doo for Greg Bristow. And Stephen King's The Dark Tower for John Burke. Just a few of the great things coming your way thanks to great minds like yours. Support the show, patreon.com/trivia with buds, and see all the cool rewards you can get for supporting the show for just $1 a month. We have the Geek Out Challenge card right now. Name 4 stop animation films. Name 2 HBO original shows. Name 2 literary birds. Name 4 songs by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And name 6 slang terms for money. All right. There you go. We're all revved up. We're ready to go. And we've got a drink maybe being poured as we speak, because it's time for classic cocktail trivia. Here we go. Classic cocktails. Question number 1. If you listen to this show at home and you make a cocktail when you listen along to play, let me know. I would love to know if anyone does that. That sounds very sophisticated. RyanBuds@gmail.com. Send me an email. I love getting emails. It's just like getting real mail to me. That's how excited I get about a nice personal email. Here's question number 1. What metal is typically used to make a Moscow Mule mug? Number 1, one of my favorites. What metal is typically used to make a Moscow Mule mug? Number 2, what fortified wine is traditionally featured in a classic dry martini? What fortified wine is traditionally featured in a classic dry martini? Number 2. Number 3, which fruit juice company invented the cranberry and vodka cocktail, the Cape Codder? Which fruit juice company invented the cranberry and vodka cocktail, the Cape Codder? Number 4, which Mad Men character's love of the old-fashioned caused a huge resurgence in its popularity? Number 4, which Mad Men character's love of the old-fashioned caused a huge resurgence in its popularity? Number 5, what type of fruit-flavored soda is mixed with tequila to make a Paloma? Number 5, what type of fruit-flavored soda is mixed with tequila to make a Paloma? Number 6, which of these flowers does the word margarita translate to in English? Daisy, sunflower, or marigold? Number 6, which of these flowers does the word margarita translate to in English? Daisy, sunflower, or marigold? Number 7, the 1998 hit song Closing Time is a popular anthem played by bars during last call. Which one-hit wonder 90s band released the song Closing Time? Which 90s band released Closing Time? Number 7. Question number 8, name for a Scottish outlaw. Which cocktail is essentially a Manhattan made with Scotch whiskey? Number 8, name for a Scottish outlaw. Which cocktail is essentially a Manhattan made with Scotch whiskey? Number 9, the character Tom Cruise portrays in the movie Cocktail is loosely based on the founder of which casual dining chain? Number 9, the character Tom Cruise portrays in Cocktail is loosely based on the founder of which casual dining chain? And number 10, what frequently featured cocktail was popularized by the TV series Sex and the City? Number 10, what frequently featured cocktail was popularized by the TV series Sex and the City? And for 2 points, your classic cocktails bonus question. Which modern beverage accessory was created to make the mint julep taste better? Which modern beverage accessory was created to make the mint julep taste better? Those are all your questions for the Classic Cocktails episode today. We'll be right back with the answers after this next drink. We are back with Classic Cocktails trivia. Number 1, let's see if you got it. What metal is typically used to make a Moscow Mule mug? That would be copper. Copper. Throw some mint in there and some simple syrup and some ginger beer and maybe some soda water and, of course, some whiskey, and you're good to go. Number 2, what fortified wine is traditionally featured in a classic dry martini? Vermouth. Number 3, what fruit juice company invented the cranberry and vodka cocktail, the Cape Codder? Ocean Spray. Number 4, which Mad Men character's love of the old-fashioned caused a huge resurgence in his popularity? That was Don Draper. John Hamm, Don Draper. Number 5, what type of fruit-flavored soda is mixed with tequila to make a Paloma? Grapefruit soda, like Squirt. Grapefruit. Number 6, which of these flowers does the word margarita translate to in English? It was not marigold, even though they have a lot of similar letters. It's daisy. Number 7, the 1998 hit song Closing Time was by Semisonic. Number 8, name for a Scottish outlaw, which cocktail is essentially a Manhattan made with Scotch whiskey. That's a Rob Roy. Number 9, the character Tom Cruise portrays in Cocktail, based on the creator of TGI Fridays. Did you know that? If you didn't, now you do. And number 10, the Cosmopolitan, famous cocktail from Sex and the City, Cosmo. And number 11, which modern beverage accessory was created to make the mint julep taste better? They used to use reeds, like the plant, a reed, and it made the drink taste like that. So somebody invented the paper drinking straw in the 1800s, and they stuck with those for a long time until, of course, then plastic, and now sort of back to paper for Starbucks purposes to help the environment. But there you go, drinking straw. That is today's episode on Classic Cocktails. Hope you had a good time playing along. Support the show. Grab some swag, etsy.com/shop/trivia with buds, or click the link in the show notes. Get the new Macho Man Randy Savage inspired swag. All right, fact of the day, you need a special permit to pick up American bald eagle feathers from the ground in the U.S. You need a special permit to pick up feathers from a bald eagle on the ground. Thanks for listening. Thanks for telling a friend, and we'll see you next time for more Trivia with Buds. Cheers.